Instagram at KOTDTV. This is going to be a crazy battle. Two of my favorite female battlers in the game right now. Battler to my right, introduce yourself.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl RX out of West Side Compton. Rest in peace, Coke and Hey, shout out my squad, Crack City Death Certificate. We
Battler to my left, introduce yourself.
What's good, your girl MyVerse, representing the Rocksteady crew, Orlando, Florida.
Hey.
Make sure you go to myversewashere.com, get yourself some merch, music, get inspired.
MyVerse won a coin toss, it's on RX, let's go, king of the dot,
All
cheer.
right, I said, oye. Está cerrada una larga noche. The fan said, this is the sexiest battle in history. Hey, cause we both for 10. Cause we both for 10. Or 8 to some. Yeah, you got me in the shape department. But who need a body when I can make you one? I hate you. Who need a body when I can make you one? I hate you bums. You hoes get punished in fights. I'll write verse so many times, they gonna give me publishing rights. I've seen all your battles. And punching is one of your worst abilities. So it's crazy they got my verse versus my versatility. I came to get the job done. And I mean business. I ain't tying with you. I've been wanting you on my resume. Well, now I got my interview. I'm dying to They thought this war in general was an honor to me, but you've been evading draft day like Muhammad Ali. Well, I've been on the front lines. I stay where the drama would be. So why should I salute a vet when you should be paying homage to me? I held it down for us Latinas. From day one, I asked the punto. Spanish mommy had the viewers tuned in like Telemundo. Cause they said 2 is better than 1. Lo que diga, it ain't a game. I got a nickel on La Dama. We playing Loteria. They put us on a big card. Well, here's where it get worse. My Delamo niggas got the llama, ready to spit verse. I'll rip verse. All fire in the building. Sound the alarm. Y'all about to see me break verse down to a bar. Cause my material cut from a different cloth. I sing better. I'm really native to these lines, so they connecting around like a dream catcher. I ain't come to dance in the ring. You'll get your mud crossed. Then I rush in with these Mexican punches. I'm Canelo with the gloves off. But I came to destroy her. And it's battle with ease. I'm a heavyweight champ, like Andy Ruiz, hammers and squeeze. And you don't want to see me up the steel, because these dumb dumbs make you go dumb for real. Tonight, you getting that exclusive. Hold it down. Tonight, you getting that exclusive. I'm with the smoke. I had a 40 on verse, like tell me when to go. Because you came to Oakland with a high fee? Well, this better be your last day, because X give you that thin space. R.I.P. to Mac Drake. Hey, yo, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Yeah, you in my state, ho, but we in a Beto. I'll drag this bitch from Oakland to Vallejo. Back down to I said I'll drag this bitch from Oakland to Vallejo. Back down to LA, bro. This is my tribute. R.I.P. to Nipsey Hussle. The marathon continues. And even though I was raised on Wilmington and Compton, I'ma always hold it down for Crenshaw and Slauson. So next round, I'ma get you broke down quick. Always remember, you're just a verse and I'm the whole damn script. Let's go.
Round 1, it's on MyVerse, let's go, king of the dot.
Hey, y'all shut the fuck up and let them rap, for real.
Huh?
Facts.
What up, bitch?
Let's go.
Hold up, don't ask me where I've been. I know you follow mine. Oakland, Gannick paid the high fee, so the dollar sign. I'm back, cause these new bitches ain't got a spine. It was over for her. Once KOTD put X on the dotted line. Before my son ever battled, took her first steps on the scene, she studied every round of mine on the edge of her seat. That's why every round is mine. I'm edging in 3. If this a mirror match, you're a reflection of me. When I weighed you at birth, it was no brainer at first. My style you trace and observe. I raised her the nerve. She played your eyes worse, just to downgrade the way this essay plagiarized verse. Wait. But this is town business. Keyword, business. And you ain't got no conviction in voice. Got paid off of my phrases. I wage war, employees on a wannabe that wanna be crypto and bitcoins. Before I broke her down, RX had a low stop. X change up, she poised for a slow drop. Go ahead, pan to the crowd. I'll still cook at your home spot. Take the whole pot, whole stock. Get in line, you are no comp. This gonna be the only battle of mine you won't watch. Come on. I send bombs, so test arms. Go out on a limb. Her career is on a Russian rule. Hey, the revolver gon' spin. You'll get led to the temple like when all of us sin. Roll a blade on your face, now you really a cheapskate. Get knocked the fuck out, now she really your dream date. FLs, this poll brought your campaign, no debate. Unprecedented, the way I press and dented in a swing state. Art, yeah. Okay, Art could see 2 llamas. They organize. My verse was born to reign. Say storm, let's fight. You won't see Noah for 40 days or 40 nights. But the kids are used to it. She failed home ec. But hey, you bring the bean pie, she'll bring the dome next. RX always woke. Everywhere but her own bed. Seriously, it's clear to me you put the hoe in Hotep. Don't end up pushing flowers. Don't end up pushing flowers from what your tongue peddles. You can't throw dirt to get a body if I want to mud wrestle. You gon' get. Don't end up pushing flowers from what your tongue peddles. You can't throw dirt to get a body if I want to mud wrestle. You gon' get sad on your face like some legs do. She none special. Beam with the scope on the eyes can undress you. Thought she could trump battle rap by not battling a man to avoid jokes about her pussy. Well, that is not the plan. Cause she the type to tell her pussy, grab him by the hand. But hey, wait. Listen. Yeah. She the type to tell her pussy, grab him by the hand. But here's a tip if you're trying to smash. You gotta be high, man, if you didn't ask. Is that UTI in her vag? What? Yeah, this battle gonna show where you will lack. I love hearing that back, cause you'll think it's a joke till you get a barrel of laughs. Attack you in the whip, scope clear as can be. Still get my hands dirtily Reese smeared on the seat. With ass whoopings, I'll innovate something fresh. Pen knife to your skin, I'm cutting edge. All you hear is the ground-breaking hits when I punch your head. You getting bows like tables. Guess cause I'm rude. Ironic avocado filming me eat this Mexican food. Hold on. One more. Rex wanted the smoke, I had plenty. Your biceps are dirty, I'm betting. And they nicknamed your pussy the Yeti. Wait, ain't this Lloyd from Murder, Inc.? Oh, shit!
Absolutely not.
Almost.
Sorry.
Hell yeah. Round 2, it's on RX. Let's go. Good one, y'all.
Okay. My verse be like hip hop, hippie to the spot. You supposed to snap in the fight. Oh yeah, I forgot. That old school flow is this rapper's delight. You got the passion to write. You got the passion to write. And I know you're trying to give props, but watch me break her down with the 4 elements of hip hop. You want to be #1 in battle rap. Maybe that's what they convince you, but you got everybody on the cardboard. But they ain't breaking with you. The tray can't hit you. And if I got questions, talk, bro. And if I got questions, I'm gonna need straight answers or a paralyzer. Leave it with crazy legs. I'll break dancers. I hate cancers. I hate cancers. What the fuck are you on this stage for? I don't think she could beat me. Well, fuck it. I got the can ready to spray verse on the wall. I ain't talking graffiti. Reese turntables. Oh, you thought you had replay? Well, your streak's over. I came to ever scratch your record like a DJ. But I'm an MC. I'm trying to see where your bars lie. It's most deaf in your roots, but it's probably on the far side. We got a few things in common. But I just shook up a rival. Exodus-any bitch like the second book of the Bible. You've been idle. But I still recognize your talent, queen. We both used to do ballet, but I grew up to balance beams. I still recognize your talent, queen. We both used to do ballet, but I grew up to balance beams. Remember all them nights you wanted to go out and party? But your mama told your ass no? That was a sound of doubt. You had to sneak and listen to hip-hop at church. That's how you found it out. You was trapped reading Bible verses around the house, and that's why it makes so much sense why you grew up and started wilding out. Literally. But you found a route to wilding out. For a record-breaking 1.5 episodes. Yo. Yeah, okay. Give it up for that. That was cute. That's my girl. Hey, yo, no. But for real though, I was really hyped, girl. But you from Florida. You should have known what to do with that white girl. But yo, fuck all that. Cause now you in my world. This was destined to be. I had to see you. Now I gotta put a Puerto Rican lights out like Hurricane Maria. And I only said hurricane because I really reign with the winds. Together as form. Ironic you from Florida but couldn't weather the storm. Here's Johnny. We going there. Here's Johnny. I got the chop in my hand and the 9 is on you. Now shit really getting scary, bitch. I'm shining on you. But wait. Mad ills too? Your stamina is wild. How many tourists you let cruise through that Panama Canal?
Talk to her Gucci.
This style don't fuck with anybody. Short or tall. Hollow says she absorbed the balls. And just to get on that one I said this style don't fuck with anybody. Short or tall. Hollow says she absorbed the balls. And just to get that one off, I heard she gave Norbs it all. I'm killing this whore for y'all. All these different men. I guess that's her highlight. Well, we in Oakland. Listen, sweetie, ain't none of them niggas my type. That's my type.
Yo.
punch it out with rum, but I could punch it out with rum. So it's nothing tequila. Why lie? Because you got to be drunk if you think that me and my tie. But this is just like when J-Lo starred as Selena. Don't say she's still ahead of me. Because another Puerto Rican trying to play a Mexican to build up her legacy. Next round, I'm going to get you broke down quick. Always remember, next round, I'm going to get you broke down quick. Always remember, you're just the verse, and I'm the whole damn script.
MyVerse.
Okay, check it. Y'all listen. She talking about wilding out, right? That 18-second battle, that's what you want to rant about? Well, they like your kids. They can't count. Oh, and another thing. Me smashing ills, you need to dead it. That's absurd. It's like grind time. You keep giving him way more credit than he deserves. And me smashing hollow, that's squeamish. Yeah. Of course he like RX. He's always gonna lean it. But yo, now three of them things. All right, here we go. All right. In your mind, woo, you thinking that's the dopest you spit. Like they'll be quoting you quick. But while you were flowing your shit, everyone in the room was thinking, show us your tits! Yeah. Is it true or not? Yeah. In your mind, you thinking that's the dopest you spit. Like they'll be quoting you quick. But while you were flowing your shit, everyone in the room was thinking, show us your tits! It's experience. There's been a mistake. Listen. There's been a mistake. Where's the visual aid? Because you got to be on acid to think that shit disintegrate.
Let her go.
There's been a mistake. Where's the visual aid? Because you got to be on acid to think that shit disintegrate. Bullets smother your skull. Bullets smother your skull. I'm going to give it some space. You can't preach freedom when your tuition is late. A slave to your masters when you settle for minimum wage. And that is true. Keep bringing up your degree. Well, I'm a master too. I did my 10,000 hours. I put my work in hard. All she did was copy writtens. Now I gotta learn this smart. I'd rather have all rights reserved for her when I circle R. Throw this bird in the air like clay pigeon. Aim high, then I'll dump RX like we dated the same guy. Yo, y'all must have paid some loot for Godiva, cause she ain't that famous. But then again, you could buy Reese in a gas station. You gangsters mediocre, wouldn't even assault eggs. Only sticks you got under your skirt are called legs. She a pawn.
Leave her alone.
She a pawn. I'm trying to stack bigger pieces. How you a Stairmaster in the face, but your ass really need it? what your ass really needed. This stiff body bitch feel like starch sediment. You can't even bend it for your man. Your back is your arch nemesis. Your back is your arch nemesis. I got smart penmanship. Thinking you gon' out big word me, bitch? I already came proving I was better. I got a word so big.
How big?
It's longer than all your last names put together. Yeah. That fucking long. Y'all wanna hear it? Here it goes. Y'all wanna hear it? Yeah. I got a word so big. It's longer than all your last names put together. Pneumonia, ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis. That means you get pneumonia from the lava that I spew. I'm explosive. I paint the trunk red like Rafiki. Have RX sprayed on the wall like graffiti. Ozone to Oakland. I'm in my casa. I walk with soldiers from any raza. Esto será una larga noche. Esto será una larga noche. ¿Qué pasa? When fake revolutionaries don't even know Che Guevara. When you rap, it sounds like you read with your finger each part. How do you... When you rap, it sounds like you read with your finger each part. How do you speak like a gringa but need a green card? You can hear the difference. You can hear the difference when I spoke after X. Since you can't roll your R's back to me, I have your eyes roll back instead. I'm potent on the page. She'll speak Spanish right when R's rolling in her grave. Espérate un momentico. Espérate. Si no entiendes lo que digo, no me importa un carajo. Las piernas de palito si las llaman trepapalo. Arranca. Yeah. Si no entiendes lo que digo, no me importa un carajo. Las piernas de palito si las llaman trepapalo. Oye. Arranca para la verga, esta guerra yo la gano. La diferencia entre latinas es que yo lo hablo. Oh, you ain't understanding? Well, since you black and Mexican, I figured out black and Spanish. Since you black and Mexican, I figured out black and Spanish. My machete split her in two. Each side basically both found. Half of her body in ice, the other police racially profiled. I'll catch her in the grocery. I'll catch her doing groceries. I brung some shotters. Reese won't make it out the store like a hungry shopper. And I brought this shit back because I'm petty. Your booty look white, call it Betty. I'm sorry. It only gets worse around 3. Let's go.
Let's go.
I will drop this bitch like a deposit.
Yep.
Nah, she a soft ass bitch. I just give her the backhand. You right, I ain't got no ass. That should let you know I don't give a fuck about a back end. So after this, I don't want no handshakes. I'm gonna go home with your nigga and have him put syrup on these pancakes.
Good. All right, thanks everybody for tuning in. It's your one and only host Nomad from the Queens of Battle Rap Show. Apologies for the late start, but as always, better late than never. So yeah, similar to like the last couple of shows that we've more so kind of been doing, want to make this one actual call-in as well. If you are able to look at the picture in back of me, this ranking kind of came out from NBS Central Power Ranking. I think it's for the month of September with the ladies. It just dropped today. So I just wanted to talk on a few things today, a couple of calls, how we feel about this ranking. Do you feel like it's accurate? Should something change? Is it biased? Whatever you want to say, whatever you got to, your opinion may be. I think in addition to that, I feel like earthquake and shit, with the camera moving. In addition to that, as always, just whatever we kind of want to talk about. I was just having a conversation with somebody about Yoshi not too long ago, and I was kind of like, at the end of the day, in all honesty, she's probably one of the smartest because her name kind of, stays.
That you were having a conversation.
You're not the only person that I talk to, though.
Oh, my bad. Hell yeah, I was speaking to somebody.
But yeah, nonetheless, we can kind of dish about that. I see somebody else saying ranking is all off. Miss Mo, thank you. H&M a couple years ago. Let's get it in. If you're actually liking it right now, go ahead. Damn, you said bro dressed like a female. Duran Kemp. It takes one to know one. But if you're liking it right now, just go ahead and hit the thumbs up for the like show. Apologies if I have a 9 to 5 and it requires me to dress a certain way. It's all good though. Won't give you any more attention. But thanks for watching. Thanks for noticing, boo. Sis. Let's see. Miss Mo, it's been a whole year and they getting positions off of one battle. Gotcha. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, this has been going on for about 3. They've done it, I think, like 3 months or whatever. Rebirth. You need to hit our cash apps for making us watch that. Yo, y'all really didn't like that battle? MyVerse and RX, King of the Dot. Y'all really didn't like that battle? I saw a lot of comments, as I was watching it or whatever, where y'all were like really not fucking with it. Was it that bad to y'all? Nah, they can hate in the chat. It's all good. Duran Kemp, no love lost. No, anybody can say whatever they want. We probably never see each other, and even if we do, it's don't feel bad. You're from the Bahamas. What's that? Bahamian love. Like I said, it's all joking. I can't take any of this serious. You ain't telling me shit I ain't never heard before either, so that's the good thing. And if we see each other in person, I'm cool. I'm cool with people. Y'all cool with me. I'm cool with y'all. But nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? You say y'all not hip today. Put me on to some, I guess, Bahamian. Is that what you say? Bahamian fashion that y'all are hip to. Let me know. But yeah, definitely want to make this an interactive one. So call in regarding the opinions. Once again, going down this weekend, Hustle Coffee, final predictions. A few things to kind of talk about. So y'all can go ahead. The chat is cool as well. But we kind of want to keep both going. Like I said, I just wanted to make this kind of interactive. A lot of times I do have the women up here and that's great. But in case a woman doesn't show or whatever like that, I still want to be able to give y'all something, as opposed to nothing. And a lot of y'all are like very opinionated people. I may not necessarily agree with what you say, but I definitely have to respect your opinion and your views. Cells is fucking me up. Sorry. So that sort of thing. It's all love. Like I said, I'm definitely going to go back to having the ladies being interviewed. Don't think I'm not. It's just one of those things where, I just haven't. I do know She Goes Hard has an event coming up. I probably look into getting some of the ladies from that event. Some extra promo would never hurt. Let me see who's on that card. And they just dropped, for anybody else who is interested, they just dropped a battle from their True to the Game card with 8R14 and Nina Cruz. This is Nina's debut, East Coast versus West Coast. I mean that in a friendly way. We don't need that to go anywhere else. But definitely go ahead and check that battle out. Let me know what y'all think in regards to that. Shuni and K Profit had dropped maybe about a week ago. So this is good. We're getting, a few battles, weekly. And like, if I'm not mistaken, we still have the Cheddar versus Jade, to look forward to. We just have the Torture versus Flawless to look forward to. We have the Lady Caution versus Fendi to look forward to. I feel like I might be missing one more, and I don't think I am though. But nonetheless, if I am, my apologies. We got a lot of dope battles from these ladies to kind of look forward to. You read this wrong. R.I.P. to Swave's aunt. If she did pass, definitely R.I.P. to that. Okay, got you on the line. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
It's V from ATL. I was calling to try to see what was the rankings based off.
So this, to my knowledge, is just for the month of September.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I thought this was over of all time. I was gonna say you don't have Couture up there, but I'm okay. It was just for the month of September.
Gotcha. Okay, so if it was all time, Couture would need to be up there.
Most definitely.
What number would Couture rank?
Definitely top. For me, honestly, all time, I have to put her number one. She's beat all of the top women in the game, so there's no doubt in that. So for me, for just my from my perspective.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I would. But if it was just September, I think this is a great list right here. If it was just for this month, so yeah, you guys did a good job with that.
Gotcha.
I just tuned in, so sorry about that. I just was like, what is this? Is this for all time? But
Right.
yeah, I truly appreciate this list right here. This is a great list.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, don't be sorry and don't apologize. So yeah, with this, this list, it isn't me. This has nothing to do with Nomad or the Queens of Battle Rap. I didn't do anything with this list. I just kind of saw this list.
Mm-hmm.
This list has been going on, if I'm not mistaken, for about a few months now. And if I'm not mistaken, to my knowledge, I think they've done it about 3 times so far. So every time that they've actually done it, 40 has been number 1 on the list. So, shout out to 40. But matter of fact, let me go.
Because she's consistent right now. Because I understand.
Right. So I'm gonna read it to you right now. So for the month of let me see, it says September. So for the month of July, Vixen was actually number 1. My apologies for that. Vixen was number 1. Gas was number 2. 40 Bars was number 3. E Heart was number 4, and Lady Flames was number 5. For the month of August, 40 went up to number 1. Vixen number 2. Flames number 3. Coffee number 4, and Chrissy number 5. And for the month of September, which I'm assuming NHB played a huge part with, 40 Bars is 1, Yoshi is 2, C3 is 3, Lady Flames is 4, and Coffee is 5.
Okay.
So
yeah, I don't have anything wrong with that list. For me personally, I don't know if I could put Yoshi is great, man. That'll be a tie for me for Yoshi and 40 Bars, just because of the consistency in both. Lady Flames is up there. I will put Lady Flames number 3, C3 number 4, just because of the content in her performance. But like I said, this list is great for this month. And do you guys do it every month?
Not me. To my knowledge, they did. What did I say? July, August, September. So I'm assuming we're gonna get one for October. So for October,
Right.
I'm assuming a possibility. Hustle and Coffee may be in there. Jazz and Gaddis may be in there.
Right.
Maybe some battles from She
Right.
Goes Hard as well. Do you kind of feel like, because Coffee's number 5 on this list doesn't contain Hustle. Do you kind of feel like if Hustle does a great job in her Coffee battle, that Hustle should automatically, maybe jump the list, beat the list, take 40 out? Like, do you feel like the spot should be interchangeable based on the months?
Yes, I do, but I don't think that 40 should be off of the top 5 list. I think maybe she'll probably knock out because Hustle been in the game for so long. So I would say that she's out there, but I don't think she'll be knocking out 40. But I would say that she could probably jump up to number 4, number 3 for Hustle, and then she'll battle more, and then continue to get her rank up there. But yeah, I think that she could definitely be on the top 5 list. For she does great versus Coffee. Coffee is the toughest female in the game, and Yoshi right now. So those is so that'll be a very great win for Hustle.
You feel like Coffee and Yoshi are the two toughest people in the game?
Yes.
Gotcha. It's funny
right
that you.
Now,
Go ahead.
Yes, I do right now. And Vixen is up there for me. So I say that those are like the three toughest women in the game. So if you knock one of them out, your rank automatically goes up for me.
Gotcha. It's funny that you say that with Coffee and Yoshi, because I feel like at one point in time, both of them were kind of like the villains. You know what I'm saying, of the sport. But I've never heard anybody say that those two are the toughest in the game right now. Gotcha. No, what if somebody else challenges you and they say that neither one has really took out any real competition? So how could you really say that they're the toughest in the game right now? Just playing devil's advocate.
And then I would challenge that is to say who is the competition. Because before that, for me, the toughest competition kind of it was a decline. So it wasn't like the toughest competition stayed on that, that kill streak for me.
Okay. Gotcha. And you're kind of just going based off of currently per se, not all time.
Yes. Because I just with battle rap, to me, I do truly honestly feel like you're as good as your last battle. Because battle rappers tend to, give one good performance for one match and then kind of, like I said, go to a decline. This has kind of been happening in the game lately.
Mm-hmm.
So I base it off your last performance, so that's just how I base off battle rap.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I've been watching for over 10 years.
Over 10 years, gotcha.
So that's yes.
Okay, so before I get you out of here, let me ask you. So one being, since you've been watching for 10 years, give me, I guess, 3 battles from the women that you feel like you can watch anytime, favorite battles. I've never seen battle rap before. You want to introduce me to it. Give me 3 battles from the ladies that you would have me watch.
Okay, I'll give you Couture versus 40. I'll give you Official versus Jazz the Rapper.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give you... that's tough. My third favorite. I would just have to give you Jazz the Rapper versus 40. Those are my top 3.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry. Let me take that back. Let me give you Jazz the Rapper versus E Hart.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Okay, not a problem.
Jazz the Rapper versus E Hart, Couture, and 40, and then and then Official versus Jazz the Rapper.
Gotcha.
Those are my top 3 of all time.
Gotcha. And one more question. Give me a person that you would like to, like a battle that hasn't happened yet that you would love to see happen before this person or these people get out of the sport, or even if they're out of the sport, a battle that you feel like you would love to see that probably hasn't gone down or has gone down, but you want to rematch.
Okay. That has gone down. I would say, for me, like I told you, Couture is my favorite of all time, so I would want to see somewhat of a Couture versus Miss Hustle. Haven't seen that. I think that'll be a good match.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna. I asked you for one. I'm so sorry. I'm just sitting here and I'm nodding, looking kind of stupid. My fault. Okay, Couture versus Hustle. Now, sorry.
Yeah.
And where would you want to see this battle happen at?
You said where, as far as like what city?
Well, no, not so much what city, but do you want it in a caffeine setting? Do you want it in a Queen of Room, ring setting? Do you want it just those two in a room privately?
Mm-hmm. I like the old school, so I'll definitely say the old Queen of the Ring setting. old school battle rap is top notch for me. Caffeine is great. I love it, but just for that period of time. So now that we're moving into, a big stage and everybody's going back to big stage, I'll definitely go with, the old school Queen of the Ring setting.
Gotcha. Okay. Not a problem. And all the way from ATL, I thank you so much for calling in. I have yet to visit Atlanta, but it definitely is on my bucket list. Of course, we hear so much good about
it. It's a must visit.
Yeah.
It's a must visit. Even if it's for 1 or 2 days, you'll get the great experience. It's a different experience, but I think you'll love it when you come down.
Gotcha. We'll definitely do so. Well, all the way from up here in the northern region, thank you so much for calling in. Yeah.
No problem.
Still be a part of the show. Thank you.
You guys continue to, bring your great content to the culture, and I appreciate it. I'll keep watching.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good one.
All right, you too. Thank you.
All right. Gotcha. Anybody else more so want to call in this ranking just primarily from the month of September? Do you it's funny because when I did this a minute ago, I was kind of like, I can't even think of what other battles took place in September. So, I don't have like my 2XL. No, this is taking place. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have all the actuals and factuals or receipts as people would say per se, but I know that some of you would. But this list right here, how do we feel about it? And right now we're dealing with September. If 40 doesn't battle in October, but let's say her battle is released, let's just say in October, hopefully it's not. I see that they've been doing the whole hashtag free NHB3. They got that movement going. But if it does, do you kind of feel like, that carrying over, it should still kind of work until October? Or is it like, no, you don't battle this month, you don't get part of this month? And also, do you feel like this is whack? I think Calico doesn't agree with the list that they did for the men. You know what I'm saying? In his ranking, I think he was like number 4, where I think it was Easy to Block, Captain, Chess, Sue Surf, Calico, and then Ill Will. He kind of felt like 4th. You know what I'm saying? He should have never have gotten 4th, especially with all his time that he's, been in this sport, so on and so forth. So do you feel like this is fair for the artist? Do you feel like this is good? Do you feel like this is accurate? So on and so forth. So go ahead, continue to call in, and I'm going to check out some of these comments as well. And let's see what we got going on here. JJ Philly, you're gonna get me shot, man. I've never been to Detroit. I want to go to Detroit, so I can't read that comment. Let's see. RC Couture versus Hustle will be fire. Beat Addict, Couture versus Hustle is fire. A lot of y'all are here for Couture versus Hustle. Beat Addict, Hustle versus QB was super fire. So maybe that's one of your favorites. I do like that battle as well. I'm not gonna front. All right, caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Calling from Long Island.
Calling from Long Island. All right, and what's your name?
Eric,
gotcha. And once again, anybody that's calling in, you don't have to provide your government. I don't need that. If you want to go by Tay, you know what I'm saying, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not going to fact check anything. But, yeah, go ahead. State your opinion.
I don't think a monthly list makes much sense. Because some battlers only battle quarterly. I mean, I don't really find, it's like, I don't.
Okay, so do you feel like quarterly would be better as opposed to monthly?
Yeah, because you're at least giving people a fair chance to battle and state their case to be on the list.
Gotcha.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody could be prepping for the dopest battle in October right now and be ready to blow it out the water. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, monthly is true, because if it was where rappers really battled monthly, I'd be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? But just like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm like quarterly or biannually, like, but like not monthly. I don't see the sense in it. Like, it just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because the person will look at it and you're leaving out people who had dope battles in July, like people who are great, in June, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know. But it's cool if you just promoting battle rap and just
Right.
you know kicking up dust and want to. Then you know but you know what I'm saying, the list itself doesn't make much sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like personally, just in my opinion.
Gotcha. Now let me ask this: do you kind of feel like if the women battled more, you know what I'm saying? Like if we were definitely from different cards too, you know what I'm saying? Where like these cards from like these smaller leagues or other leagues were doing great numbers as well. At that point, do you feel like monthly could work or would work? Or no, it should still be quarterly.
Yeah, I don't believe monthly because I just don't believe that rappers will battle rap is not designed to even to be built to battle that much.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, an active battle rapper will have what, maybe like, you know what I'm saying? That's near this level.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe how many battles will it have? Maybe 4.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, that's a good year, right, for some rappers, some battle rappers, like 4 or 5 battles. So I'm like, you know, it's like, you know, I mean, it's cool though, you know what I'm saying, for conversation, and you know what I'm saying. So it's just like you would just look at this list and you say, you know what I'm saying, like there's so many other dope rappers, you know what I'm saying, like battle rappers that, you know what I'm saying, you're like, you know, but it's cool for conversation. I mean, you know what I'm saying, it's just not something that I as a league or whatever would do. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying, like I can understand like, you know, quarterly or biannual, you know what I'm saying, something like that. Who's hot or, you know, hot right now, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like monthly is just, to me, they just don't, you know, nobody battles monthly. So it's like, it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay. And let me ask you this before you go as well. So Hustle and Coffee are going down this weekend. Which way are you going, Hustle or Coffee?
I got Coffee.
Gotcha. And is this
Okay.
2-1, 3-0?
2-1.
Okay. And why Coffee over Hustle?
I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, the flavor is dope. And Miss Hustle, you know what I'm saying, like, she ain't gonna be able to keep up.
Gotcha. Okay. And later on this month, the 30th, Jazz the Rapper versus Young Gaddis or Gaddis. How do you have that going?
Man, I gotta go with Gaddis.
Gaddis, okay. 2-1 as well? Or?
Gaddis gonna be more aggressive, better performance. 2-1.
Okay. Gotcha. And another one. There's been talks about, I guess, Official and Yoshi. I don't think anything is secure, but I know that I guess there's been a little bit of a back and forth. Is this something that you're interested in seeing? Does it make sense to you? Does it not make sense?
I love it. I love it. I love, you know what I'm saying, veterans and new, you know what I'm saying, people that are both aggressive. But I always got to go with Official. No matter, like, to me, it's like, because Official on her best day, to me, is the best.
Gotcha.
I mean, to me, she's like, on her best day, she's the best.
Okay.
Like,
Okay. Official's the best. Now, do you feel like people would say?
I'd love to see Official right now versus First Lady Flames, like just energy, like you like they too. Like I'd like to see like that. That would be dope.
Okay. Gotcha. I like that. And let me ask you. Well, that's one of them that you said, Official versus First Lady Flames. Is that the only battle that you would want to see right now, or is there another one that you would want to see in the fruition? If that's the only one, that's fine. But.
No, I mean, she hasn't battled Vixen the Assassin yet either, right? Official, right?
Yeah, no, they haven't.
Yeah, I like to see that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Energy people, one from the South, one from the Midwest. That'd be kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Okay. Gotcha.
I think a lot of the new dope rappers versus Official would be exciting.
Okay. Gotcha. And that's great that you like Official because, you know, I hear a lot of people now kind of giving like Official slander in some ways. So I think it's great, you know what I'm saying, that there are still people out there not saying that there wasn't, but you know what I'm saying, it's just great to hear, you know, people kind of, I guess, give official her flowers or be like, yo, you know, even though she may have stumbled with this battle or did bad with this battle, like you said, when official is on, you know what I'm saying, she's on, like you said, high energy, magnificent, so on and so forth. So that's great to hear that, you know, you're still rocking with her.
Yeah, it's like Muhammad Ali had 6 losses. But when Muhammad Ali was on, who floated like a butterfly? Who ever danced in the ring at 6'5"? You know what I'm saying? It's like, and that's like official is like that. Like when she's on, she's like, to me, like nobody can beat her when she's on. So it's like, and she's had too many good battles. So I give her grace. You know what I'm saying, for stumbling and messing up.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying, having off nights. You know what I'm saying, like, because she's had many more on nights.
Gotcha. Love it. And question that somebody else asked in the chat, I forget, but D Parker. So who do you feel like at this year deserves, at this point right now, deserves, if you had to give somebody Woman of the Year right now, and granted it's October, so we still have this whole month of November and December, but who do you feel like you would give it to from January to like now, if you had to give it to somebody?
I'd have to give it to 40.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'd have to give it to 40.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Not mad at it. And why 40?
Because she's been active for a long time and still keeping up and still looking good, still spitting flame, you know what I'm saying? The total performance still going, you know what I'm saying? And been doing it for a long time, and to be this active is pretty remarkable.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I thank you so much, you know what I'm saying, for taking the time out, you know what I'm saying, Eric, to make this call happen. You know, calling all the way from Long Island. It's beyond appreciative. Yeah, I thank you.
Well, keep up the good work, my brother.
Not a problem. You take care. Thank you so much.
Take care, man.
And when y'all call, just to let you know, if because I can turn into a talk show host and I can ask you a million questions. But you know, if there's one more thing that you want to say, don't be afraid to be like, yo, wait, you know, I meant to, you know what I'm saying? Or if you feel that way, you know, you can always call back again. You know what I'm saying? But that sort of thing. Go ahead, y'all can keep. I see some more comments. I'm seeing Jada Ray's name coming up. Radius D from PG. Jada Ray versus Shayna, C the Boss, Tori, and Casey. Gotcha. So you really want to see Jada Ray come back? I think I saw something where Jada Ray posted something like, "Do y'all want to see her come back?" or you know, whatever like that. JJ Philly says Prestavia is on the rise. I always want to go Prestavia, but Prestavia is on the rise. Gotcha. Pretty the Dimes work. As long as official. Pretty Dime the wordsmith. I try to read it fast and butchered it. As long as official gets back in her bag, her energy, or as long as official gets back in her bag, her energy has been so low. Gotcha. What do you think is making her energy low? Is it just lack of, I'm not gonna say competition, but motivation? You know, why do you think the energy has been low? Just curious. D Parker, the only girl I'm interested in Couture battling at this point is Hart. Other than that, there will be a casualty for her. Ooh. Man, y'all took that serious gun smoke. Radius D from PG. I'm glad we know E Hart would win that. Damn. Chad B. Now official fans know how 40 fans feel when y'all drag my sis when she's slow. Oh man. D Parker, not if Couture actually has her on her hit list. It'll be a long life for the both of them, to be honest. Denim vest, blonde bang, Couture is nothing to be toyed around with. Gotcha. Okay. Understand that. I'm trying to make sure I give all y'all. I love Miss Ma. I love Yoshi video. She too honest for these females. Gotcha. Chabby, even if coffee makes it debatable, she's a front runner for Woman of the Year. Do you feel like when they do the Woman of the Year, do y'all all feel like before they do that, maybe they should put together some sort of a, if not trailer, a list or something, just kind of like these battles took place in January. these battles took place in February, like a whole sort of, you know what I'm saying? So at least that way, everything is kind of fresh in your mind. Because sometimes we forget about battles that may have happened. And it's like, oh, shit, I forgot to include, this one versus this one. Because this one was such a good battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely got to consider that one and take this woman out of it because I forgot all about this one. I forgot this occurred this year. Do you think something like that would be helpful? Somebody's taking it. Do you think something like that would be helpful if that were, you know what I'm saying, like to take place? Just like a nice little refresher. JJ Philly, yes, because the earlier battles get forgotten about. Gotcha. Okay. Pretty Dom the Wordsmith answered the question. I think it may be a confidence thing for official, like Carson Wentz. LOL. She's all in her head. Okay, gotcha. Chabby Couture has a chance to edge Hart if they battle in the ring. To be honest, not caffeine. I don't know. Hart might take that clear. So why do you feel like Chabby, the ring would make a difference? Do you kind of feel like because some would say Couture may have performance over Hart? So maybe that's why she would take it in the ring? Or do you kind of feel like it would be a fan bias thing? What makes you think one would take it over the other? Was it based on the last seeing of Hart when she battled Flames as opposed to the first viewing of Couture when she battled Clips? Even though I feel like, that wasn't the best Hart, and some would say that wasn't the best Couture, but you got a better Hart, so now they need a chance to see a better Couture. But however you want to view it, I'm, here for it as well. Yeah, I still do that. But then Eric, man, I didn't even know. See, I like that. Eric, that's Eric. That was just respect, man. They should just write a commentary on the winner. Okay, gotcha. Miss Mo, they also don't go by all leagues, so some women are not mentioned. I hear you. Who are some of the women that aren't mentioned? You said they take away from some women and hate on the low when they do the Woman of the Year. Can you give, you don't have to go, well, can you give an example of somebody that you feel like in the past that was hated on, you know what I'm saying, in regards to the Woman of the Year, somebody who was cheated on or something like that? And should it be a mixed panel of judges? I'm not pitying, I'm not bartering and begging for myself, I'm just curious. Because I can't, unfortunately, I think sometimes with people, I feel like when you're judging something, and I'm not saying that this isn't the case, but when you're judging that, can people honestly separate their personal biases, their beefs, their whatever, and actually be, practical? And like, I cannot like you, but if you can sing the fuck out of a song, I gotta give you your props. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't fuck with you, but like, I can't stand you. I don't like you, but you do good work. So therefore, I'm going to give you my, whatever. Like, you deserve this. Do you feel like the judges that were picked, like they were correct for the job? I'm not begging for the position. I'm not asking for the position. I'm good where I am. But do you kind of, for that statement to be made, I'm just kind of curious, and I'm not putting you on the spot. You don't even have to say that it came from you. You can say that it came from, Tay Tay. We've been using Tay Tay a lot today, but Tay Tay. Blue Money. It's a tank top, and it's a sweater over it. What do you have on, Blue Money? Let's see. Chabby, setting matters. Couture mastered that ring, and seeing how hard adjusted the caffeine mixed with her pen, she might translate better. Okay. 40, I'm a D Parker. 40 beat E Hart, Couture beat 40, so I don't know if she'll be bullied. 40 beat E Hart, Couture beat 40, so I don't know if she'll, okay. JJ Philly, KCJ wasn't hated last year, but she should have won last year. Gotcha. Okay. Well, it looks like, Casey may be in the running for it this year, and some, I think, this year are also going to take into consideration the fact that she was that she battled 40, that she was the only female remaining in the, tournament. Maybe she'll see it this year. Maybe not. Let's see. Maybe a battle or two will happen and it'll bring her stock up. I think she says she's going to be inside now that her sister is outside, but don't quote me. Radius D from PG. 41 and E-Heart beat 40. 41 and E-Heart beat 40. Okay. Official twice the battle on the beat. And the one rounder with Snoop. What we talking about? Gotcha. Okay. All right. D Parker, hold up. Y'all gonna get up. Yo, yeah, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? They, when you do something different, you know what I'm saying, this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? They'll say something about what I have on, but you'll see another dude with like a pair of skinny ass jeans and, ass all out or whatever it may be, and that's fine. But, you're angry at the sweater, your bitch likes it. It's always my comment. And it's not her sweater, but she likes it in case somebody tries to come with something like that. It's all love though. I'm not easily offended by people I've never met before or even people that I do know. Get to know me. JJ Philly, the panel just needs to have all the information and no conflicts with battlers. Ooh. Gotcha. Chad B. Couture didn't clearly beat 40. All right. Radius different. Couture has one haymaker per battle. Oh, we about to get it. Yo, I love this too. Like, I always love it when names that haven't been seen are still kind of, popping. They're still the topic of discussion. D Parker, Couture beat 42-1. Couture beat Official 3-0. So E-Heart wouldn't be that big of a threat. Chad B. Casey had a terrible battle with Bonnie and got ate up by Coffee. Vixen had 2 battles of the night back to back. Gotcha. And some say, I guess, the battle with Coffee initially for Casey went a certain way. Do you kind of feel like Casey trying to be the better sportsman person or wanting, how battlers would be like, don't fuck my footage up. I want a good classic. Do you feel like she fucked herself over by requesting for somebody to do their battle over? Because when they do that, I kind of feel like you can't necessarily be like, nah, you put at that point, or do we feel like that's good sportsmanship? And because of that, you know what I'm saying, that should kind of, be looked at because she didn't have to do that. Leave Isaac Hayes alone. Yeah, I've gotten Isaac Hayes. I've gotten Teddy P when I had a low cut. I get them all. Like I said, you ain't gonna tell me nothing I never heard before. I can give you a list of all the people that I've been called. Let's see. Radius D from PG. E-Heart hasn't lost to a female yet, 1-on-1. Okay, you got Heart. Gotcha. Chabby 40 beat Heart 2-1, like clearly LMAO, and I love Heart. Gotcha. I heard 40 is gonna eat Gabe. I don't know what that is. I'm not Eric. I'm not getting spicy. It's just, that sort of thing. Turn off the lights. Why are you trying to say my sweater glows? Y'all are not liking this sweater tonight. Yo, this is H&M, man. This is a nice. This sweater is dumb old. How many years ago I bought this? This is well over like 7 years old. It still fits. I'm not mad at it. Let's see. Yeah, I can still do that. Yeah, I've gotten Teddy Pendergrass. Oh, and you gonna do the fucking close up. Yeah.
I forgot you watching this shit.
Damn.
Does it make you cringe?
You know what? It doesn't, but it goes into one of those things where you're like, damn, like this week I ain't getting no sleep. I'm baggy. You start getting, man, yeah, man. You can see it all, but you know what I'm saying. I'm good. That's beautiful. What is it? Velvet, cotton. Y'all like this shit. I should take a picture with this shit on, man.
What is that? Velvet?
Yeah. JJ Philly sweater 3-0. It's funny because once you speak on it, you open up the floodgates for it. Word is Coffee choked with some Nike shoes and Adidas sweatpants. That's a fashion faux pas for you, Radius D from PG, huh? I'm not gonna front. At one point in time, I didn't see the big deal with mixing the two. I hate it because I think people saying it to me now has me like, okay, I get it. I'm not gonna front. At one point, I did prefer Adidas pants over Nike pants, but I like Nike shoes over Adidas, so I would be, one that would, what I'm saying, mix the two. But now I see the significance in it just being, one and one. I blame a bunch of other people for that shit. Yeah, no offense taken. Trust me. Says you cannot. Yeah, I no longer do it. I saw a nice Adidas jacket last night, and I was on like Macy's or whatever, and I said to myself, I'm not gonna get Adidas sneakers, so I can't wear. I hate shit like that. D Parker, yes, they said Coffee Chuck hard against Casey, and redid her footage. Do you feel like that fucked her up? And as an art, if you were a battler, would you allow somebody to do that, or would you just be like, nah, let's go with it? People could look at it a few different ways. They can say, nah, she should have just let her. If you're that confident in your material, I already know I got the battle, so go ahead and spit that trash shit. But at the same time, it falls into, you might come with the okie doke and you might pull out some extra bars, that you didn't spit to me initially. So then it becomes like, nah, you didn't, that sort of thing. Y'all still call too. And once again, put it out there, predictions. Coffee Hustle this weekend. Make sure everybody is tuned in, because the next week we definitely want to talk about the aftermath of this battle. Within the chat right now, put who you're going for. You going for Hustle? You going for Coffee? Put that in the chat right now for me, and we can kind of get that going. I wear what I want. Fight me if you don't like it. Salute to the glow in the dark attire. Yo, and to be honest, it's not even that bright. I can't describe the color of it. It's like grass. It's grass. Yeah. And there's a part of the tank you can see with the eyebrows, but it's grass. Let's see. Hardcore Flavor Hustle 2-1. Chabby Never Nope, you choke is done. Hear you. Hustle 2-1. Hardcore Flavor. Okay. DS Williams Coffee. Chabby Coffee 2-1, but I won't be surprised if Hustle's 2-1. Gotcha. The one your girl loves, where's Hustle on this list? So they just have this for the month of September, but that's a good question. You kind of feel like for the month of September, did Hustle battle in September? September was just a couple weeks ago, and I don't remember. I don't think Hustle battled in September, but this is just for the month of September. What's funny about that, this was done, I should have took that off. This was done 3 months in a row so far. So we have it July. Once again, in July, Vixen was number 1. Gaddis was number 2. 40 Bars was number 3. E Heart was number 4. First Lady Flames was number 5. The month of August, 40 crept up to number 1. Vixen dropped down to number 2. Flames rose up to number 3. Coffee appeared for the first time as number 4. Chrissy appeared for the first time as number 5. And then we have September. 40 Bars remained at number 1. Yoshi G got on a list and made number 2. C3 got on a list and made number 3. First Lady Flames dropped down a notch and remained number 4. And Coffee remained number 5. So once again, these are just these battles for these. What was... once again, do we agree with the list? Is the list accurate? Miss Mo, Coffee so cool in person. I got Coffee at the strength of that. Not even a true fan. I respect your honesty. So D Parker, Hustle 2-1. Gotcha. Antoine Thomas, my bad. Hashtag Coffee 3-0. JJ Philly, she last battled Averb a couple of months ago. Gotcha. So maybe at that time that this list wasn't, I forget when that battle was, but this list probably wasn't, they probably didn't do the battle or the list, the ranking for that month. I can't remember what month that was though. Radius D from G, no, Hustle ain't battled since Luck. No, yeah, she battled Verb after that. Yeah, that's where it says. Yeah. Miss Mo, is that a V-neck or a muscle shirt? I'm liking the fit. Underneath, this is a tank top. This is it's a tank top underneath this. Yeah. So neither, but I thank you. I thank you, Miss Mo. And not for nothing. Let me tell y'all something too about this. Whenever I come here, I always try to make sure you can barely see what I have on, but I really try not to repeat the same attire whenever I come to the show. And I've been doing this show for some time. So for me to try to not really repeat the same attire, and mind you, I'm coming straight from work. So just kind of remembering you can't wear this because you wore this time, that time. I've repeated, I think maybe I would say 6-7 times out of like 2 years or something like that. So that's not bad. I'm not, one of them Tory Doe people, shout out to her, where it's like, every day is a new outfit and no repeats. There are repeats, but on this show, I try not to do repeats. So that's probably why you see me in a lot of little like graphic tees, because I try to give something over and over and different, and it's not always possible, man. Yeah, D.S. Williams, she lost to luck. JJ Philly says you're high, obviously. Chad B, hustle beats luck, but hustle beat luck, but it felt like luck won because of her aura. Gotcha. Eric Powery, if only that was true, Eric. I don't get all the ladies. I would take them, but I don't get all of them. I get all the digits. Radio T from PG Tory. R. Kelly Selly. Oh shit. Now you're really gonna have him in your the name will really be fitting. Tell Unc to get you a stylist. Yeah, I think Uncle Ra needs to give me a stylist. I'm that bad. Uncle Ra needs to give me a stylist. Eric Dame Dash used to do that. Yeah. Tory versus E Hart now. Tori has said something along the lines of possibly coming back. I think she posted that on Instagram. Who knows? They have this Queen Legacy card. I think that Queen of the Ring is supposed to be doing. I don't think it's a URL TV presents Queen Legacy, if that's the name of it. I think it's just more so a Queen of the Ring, Queen Legacy. Let's see who's on it. Who do we feel like is on that card? Who would we like to see on that card? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, D Parker, thank you. Thank you, baby. Who would we like to see on that card? Queen Legacy, especially with that name, with the name Queen Legacy, will we see some queens? Sometimes y'all are shady as hell. Somebody was like, it won't be queens. They ain't got the budget for queens. It's going to be princesses. But, they're all queens in their own right. But who are we going to see? Who do we want to see on Queen Legacy? This is an actual Queen of the Ring event. People have been crying for it, begging for it, pleading for it. We're possibly going to be getting one in November. Who do we want to see on this card? And She Goes Hard has a woman's card coming out as well. JJ Philly, Tory needs to rebound from that chess battle. Gotcha. Armand, Tory versus drugs. I did see where he did kind of say, I guess he wanted her. So, that's probably a possibility. Do y'all want to see that? Tory, my personal fave ever, but she's not ready for Heart, respectfully, says Chad B. I actually thought that battle was going to take place some years ago when Tory had kind of said to Couture, you look like you could be related to E Hart. You know what I'm saying? With the little jab there, I kind of thought that battle was going to, but it didn't. Dwight for sure. No, but that looks like for sure. Shayna Ashley versus Yoshi G would be fire. Gotcha. Okay. Radius D from PG. Radius, I'm going to just say, I don't want to disrespect you. I'm going to just say Radius. But I don't want to, mess up y'all names. Tory versus E Hart. Gotcha. JJ Philly, Shayna needs to make a comeback. Chad B, I want Jada versus Shayna or Shuni. Okay. JJ Philly would like to see Misfit on the card. Gotcha. A lot of y'all saying Misfit. Radius. 40 versus Vixen. Misfit versus Jazz. That I wouldn't be mad at either one for but here's the thing. Now, I don't know when they're supposed to be bringing the ring back, but like a 40 versus Vixen and a Misfit versus Jazz and the Jada versus Shayna or Shuni, are these battles that you all want to see in the ring, or do you want to see them on a stage? Because they've been doing the stage lately, so I don't know if the ring is coming back. Well, I don't know when it is. Yoshi versus Shuni, says Radius. Jazz versus Couture. Somebody else said something to me along the lines the other day of Shuni versus Coffee. They wouldn't be angry at that. Nice aggression on aggression. Radius. Jazz versus Couture. RC. Couture needs to be on Queen Legacy versus E-Heart. Gotcha. Okay. Lux versus 40 Bars, says R. Kelly Selly. You think you're gonna see that on Queen Legacy? Or you just putting it out there that you want to see it? JJ Philly, where's Nina Cruz? She was fire. If you go to She Goes Hard, her battle versus 8R14 dropped recently. I think it's a nice one-rounder. You can check her out there. You can check and see if you feel like she's still seasoned. You know what I'm saying? Let it be known what you think about the battle, the event. Radius, you want it in the ring. Gotcha. They can pull a big enough crowd by now. Okay. Gotcha. Chad B, yeah, I want to see the ring, but is it even coming back? Supposedly it is. I see a lot of y'all really like and really want the ring as opposed to the stage. At one point in time, I'm not gonna front, I was a person who was like, over the ring. So if it comes back, it comes back. I think the great thing about it coming back is, there are a few perks. I won't go into specifics. Dwight, for sure. All Queen of the Ring needs to be in that ring. Tell Caffeine, make room for it. I wouldn't want to see the ring in a Caffeine setting. That's just me, but I'm not mad at you, but I know I wouldn't. No more Kings versus Queens, says Michael Roebuck. It doesn't mean anything. I like that. I like the intergender battles. Y'all can still call in. I like the intergender battles, but I guess I just like your opinion. I've heard people say it too, where they kind of feel like the women versus the women does more in terms of the ranking, the competition, the skill level. The woman versus the men doesn't do as much for them because it's almost like, well, you beat him, but it wasn't a full him. He did this battle as a courtesy. He wasn't getting his full salary, so he didn't deliver a full performance. He was just playing, so on and so forth. These are some of the things that people state, as to why that doesn't make sense. RC Facts, sick of Queens versus Kings versus Queens. Radius wants to see QB versus First Lady. RC says it's losing value, the event series. And I think they're coming up with a third one. So I think y'all are going to be getting it again. First Last, 40 versus Gaddis. You want to see that again. Antoine Thomas, Coffee Brown versus RX has to happen. Okay. Chabby, Chrissy versus Cheddar would be a goodie too. Gotcha. Okay. JJ says RC, good point. The novelty of it wears off. No need to do it so often. Okay. Do you feel like with Kings versus Queens that it's honestly Kings versus Queens? Like, do you feel like the elite are battling the elite? Like, do you feel like opponents should be swapped? Or is it like, Kings versus Princes or Queens versus, it would be Kings versus Princesses and you get where I'm going with it. Radius, I was over the ring because the crowd was empty, but that Urban Plaza crowd or Caskets or Classes crowd was dope with the ring. Gotcha. Okay. Chabby, if QB comes back, I want her versus Tori, and you want Coffee versus Flames. RC, why does that battle need to happen? Saying to Antoine. Eric, 40 versus First Lady's Flames, and Jazz versus Vixen the Assassin. Okay. Radius, QB versus E-Heart. Gotcha. Yeah, Radius. 40 versus Gaddis would be the third time. If I'm not, I thought I saw something where they said there was going to be a Kings versus Queens 3. Don't quote me. Maybe it was one of those things where it's like if we speak about it, we'll put it into fruition. But yeah. And once again, this ranking, how we doing it? Jazz versus Gaddis. Are we here for it? Are we not here for it? It's happening in about 2-3 weeks. Has anybody been checking out the She Goes Hard battles? You got Nina Cruz, who hasn't battled in a minute, versus 8R14. Has anybody watched it yet? RC, sometimes it's actually Kings versus Queens. It's just a bullshit event because men don't come to battle these ladies for sure. and the wins that women do be tainted because it's not a true fight. The one your girls love, no, the way for sure. They just put popular people on that card, not really the queens. If that's the case, Jazz would have made an appearance, or maybe she's not the queen. Gotcha. Okay. Well, do you think that if they had did a kings versus queens, because that was Queen of the Ring and URL, but Jazz is URL, so who would she have battled on the Queen of the Ring side? You get what I'm saying? I don't think hers would have necessarily been a queen versus hers wouldn't have been a Queen of the Ring versus a URL king. But I hear where you're coming from. But maybe that was the objective. But I hear where you're coming from. Eric Parry, Kings versus Queens is dope with the right battles. Gotcha. Okay. JJ feeling true. DNA versus Vixen was a classic. Okay. And Michael Roebuck says RC facts. AORL, they reused the same 8 girls. I'm tired. AORL says I'm tired. The same 8 girls. Gotcha. So do you feel like with Queen Legacy we'll get some new girls, or do you feel like we're gonna get the same? You want to count them too, where you said it's the same 8 girls. I think it has something to do with it being contractual. So maybe going forward, maybe we won't see the same girls contractually. Maybe something they'll take into consideration. Kind of spread the love. But one thing is, or the beauty of it is that you could actually do with the Queen of the Ring events. Doesn't necessarily have to be the same 8 girls, even though some people have complained that they're seeing the same girls. But I don't know. I've put this out there, and I think somebody else has as well. Somebody else in a couple of shows said they would actually just take them. Well, this is their idea, not mine. But they would actually just take the talent in like the hat store, the way that they used to be. Therefore, it doesn't require much budget. Put that sucker on YouTube. You make your money that way. You know what I'm saying? Only have a few people in there that are invited. Switch it up in terms of, I guess, who's invited to be within that setting, and just kind of go back to those old raw gritty battles, just to kind of get that buzz, you know what I'm saying, up under them again in terms of Queen of the Ring. I've heard somebody say that, and I don't think it's a bad idea. Just me. Dominique Allen, we need Shayna Ashley back. Like I said, I know Shayna was last scheduled to do like maybe 2 battles on the beat. One was versus Hurricane Dew, and the one prior to that was versus Casino PA, both on Verbal War Zone. They didn't happen. I'm not sure as to why, for whatever reasons. So it seems like she'll do the beat. Acapella, I don't know if she's that interested in doing it. You know, sometimes when people walk away, they end up coming back. She's one I can honestly say she walked away and she just hasn't come back. Some girls just haven't. Star Quasia, aka Star Smiles. QB, Shayna, yeah, these are girls who, when they say that they're retired, we just haven't seen them in a minute. You know, kudos to them. Okay, Antoine Thomas trying to be the peacemaker. All right, what did you say? Coffee and RX history. They legit don't like one another, but under the right circumstance, I feel they can wrap it out. Okay, Chabby. I agree. Let's see. Chabby, where's Jade? I really like her. Jade is actually battling Lady Caution coming up soon. I forget the name of the card, but if you follow Jade on Instagram, you know, I believe that her card versus Lady Caution is actually posted. So you'll be seeing Jade soon, and Jade versus Cheddar should be dropping within the next couple of weeks on the She Goes Hard card as well. So you'll be seeing some more of Jade. JJ Philly needs to bring the sparring sessions back. Chad says, Jay style is so fire to me. It's laid back but hard. I've been pushing for a Jay versus Miss Hustle, but that's just me. Kobe Bean, Prep versus Vada. What's up, Seven Mitchell? How's everything, man? I seen your biographies popping up. Look like you don't dip that foot back in a little bit. Loving it though. Love her delivery. Okay. ARO, Jada, Flawless, Torture, Jade, Mulatto, Charisma, Lex, Robin, RX deserve more plates. Gotcha. Okay. So we want to see more from those ladies. Jada, Flawless, Torture, Jade, Mulatto, Charisma, Lex Banko, Robin Rhymes, RX. Gotcha. I see you, man. We ain't mad at you. We love it. Chad B. Okay, I really like her style. Yeah, those are all good ladies. AOL. Flawless has a battle on She Goes Hard that should be dropping soon. Torture's battle should be dropping soon. Jade's battle should be dropping soon. Mulatto had a battle not too long ago that should be dropping soon. Charisma. Oh, that was the other one I missed. Charisma in China should be coming out soon too. Charisma had a battle that should be dropping soon. Yo, I like that how like maybe you listed maybe about 8 girls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But like 5 of them have battles, all from like one fucking card or one league. That should be 4 from like one league. But nonetheless, they're all kind of current and they all have shit going. So kudos to them. And it's great because I kind of feel like these ladies are battling on smaller, well-known, and some not as known leagues, but they got looks going. So that's what's up. Miss Mo, once again, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't pay your bills if you get fired. I love you, but don't get fired on the strength of me. But we've just been kind of putting out there battles that we actually more so want to see. Once again, now I said put Hustle and Coffee in the chat. Y'all did that. Now give me Gaddis and Jazz. Put that in the chat how y'all are actually calling that. And when these battles happen, I want you to remember what prediction you made for Hustle and Coffee and for Jazz and Gaddis. Remember these predictions because when they actually kind of go down, we're going to come back and revisit these. Black Card Spotlight 3-0. And I'm going to do this. Turn up Ron. I'm putting my bet on you, Jazz. Gotcha. Black Card Spotlight. Hustle 3-0. 7 Mitchell Podcast. Jazz 2-1 clear. 7 Mitchell. You said who I got this weekend? You know, I can't say that publicly. Do I have somebody that I'm rooting for? I'm not gonna front. I do have somebody that I'm rooting for. Who do you feel like is the underdog in the Hustle and Coffee battle? Who do y'all feel like is the underdog? Because I typically go for the underdog. AOS like mid-tiers. It's no longer a thing. You battle and you do good. The fans say you need to battle hard. No one cares about building up a solid city resume. No one is going through the gatekeepers anymore. Gotcha. Now, but AORL, why do you think that is? Do you feel like there's not... why do you think there are... And that's a question for everybody. Why do you feel like there's no more going through gatekeepers? That it's just you start here and then you done battled 2 girls and now they like, oh, she need to see such and such. There's no middle. Do we still have mid-tiers? Do we have events for the mid-tiers to attend and go to? Do we maybe that's something that we're lacking? Seven Mitchell, Hustle is the underdog. Gotcha. So there you have it. I'm going Hustle 127. I'm going Hustle with the underdog. Let's see. The white for sure. Gaddis 2-1. Jazz gonna win the round. QP gave her. Damn. I gotta start pre-reading these before I read them out loud. JJ Philly. Jazz raps like she's talking. Miss Mo. Jazz 2-1. Gaddis is just not nice to me. I don't want to see this battle. Yo, this is a battle I've always wanted to see. I hope it lives up to its height. I can't even tell you why I've always wanted to see Jazz versus Gaddis. I've just kind of felt like they both bring something a little different. I don't think it's necessarily going to be, dropped in a chain. But, it's not going to be, I'm saying, that. It's just something I've always wanted to see. So I'm kind of happy that this battle is actually going down. I've always said I wanted to see that battle, so I'm kind of happy. Turned up Ron. Yeah, I'm putting my bet on Jazz. Coffee the underdog in my opinion. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's why Chad B says you agree with the gatekeepers. That's why Star Smiles and Norma Base were so important at one point. But that's when they were doing events kind of back to back and consistently. Right now, they're kind of not really doing events, back to back and consistently. So that may be, why. I think Let me see. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
This is Sarge from Queens.
Okay, gotcha. Sarge from Queens. Go ahead, state your opinion. We've been talking about a lot, but you go ahead and, the floodgates are open.
Yeah, I wanted to just touch on Jazz and Gaddis.
Okay.
Pause.
I don't want to see that battle.
You say you don't. You say you don't want to see the battle?
I don't want to see it because it's not going to be like a fight. Because if you watch the history of Gaddis, when she battled Shayna Ashley, when she battled Miss Hustle, you know what I'm saying, when she battled Official, she don't keep up like with her material. Like she'll say a bar, they stop it and like, act as if the crowd gonna react to her bar. Then when they don't, it's the next bar. Then she stop again, and then she just do like these weird things in the ring while rapping. Like again, when you do that, you're killing the momentum of the bar you're about to set up and say after that. You know what I'm saying? Like it knocks off a viewer that's watching the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like with Official and Jazz, they were going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It was consistency. It wasn't you stopping and saying, "Yeah, crowd, cheer for me," or let me dap up 8 people. You know what I'm saying? During one round, just dap up one. Like it's not none of that extra thing that she does during battles. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it'll be a one-sided battle. It'll be a half a classic. In the words of Miss Merck against Fair Funerals, it'll be a half a classic to see Jazz get in the ring because Gaddis do too much. She does too much aiming things during the ring during her battle. Too much jumping around and stopping and just too much. You know what I'm saying? If she just sit and just rap and do it with like a bit of little swag with it, okay. But all this stopping and going, dapping up people, waiting for the reaction, saying yeah, it's my ball, in the fire, like all that is unnecessary to me. You know what I mean? I mean, is it me thinking that, or I'm just looking out here?
In terms of who, Gadd is doing that or Jazz doing that?
Gadd is doing that. She
Gotcha.
call that all the time.
I like that.
People have said that that's something. I think in a Vlad interview, I think E Hart says something like Gaddis looks too much for like crowd reaction. So people have been saying this for some time, but then you have some people who are thoroughly like they enjoy it, they love it, they're entertained by it. Maybe it's a preference thing. I don't think she did that much during the Official battle. The Hustle battle takes the cake. You know what I'm saying? But, I guess she was having fun. But with the Official battle, I don't think it was that much of the, I don't want to call them theatrics or the perform. I don't think it was that much. I don't recall.
Yeah, it was theatrics. It was theatrics. Like, she'll say a bar and then feel like, looking around. And I'm like, all right, guys, you're doing it too much. Like, if Official wasn't on her A game, if she was on her A game, she'd have beat Gaddis that night. You know what I'm saying? She had mad battles prior to that. That was her off day, but it was a wrong day to have an off day because Gaddis just came back to battle rap after being quote unquote retired for God knows how long. And for her to drop the ball like that, it made Gaddis look real good as if she can beat anybody. I hope Jazz kills her and gets her out of here because I respect Gaddis for the foundation she laid for female battle rap. You know what I'm saying? And in many different ways that she's done it, but she can't really compete, in my opinion, with all of these people that's out now. I feel like her animation she does during these battles and things and being all hype and all that, it fools the people to say, oh my God, she's nice. I want to see her do more. Yeah, she got bars, but the delivery that the girls have now in today's battle rap, the way you need to rap, she doesn't have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't see her in a room with mad people unless it's the right opponent. Like her and Hustle's always turned up. Hustle came in looking fly, and and she wore some things as well. It was okay, but to come and just rap, she don't have that quality like to just rap, just straight rap and battle rap. This is my opinion, guys. You know what I'm saying? I respect her for what she's done for battle rap, but just to sit and just rap without no theatrics, just straight bars and just do that, she can't compete. I think Casey would kill her. Miss Merck would definitely kill her. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is my opinion. I think Merc would kill her. Shayna already killed her. I just feel like with Gaddis, she doesn't have it for me. You know what I mean? It's just not there for me. It's my opinion about her.
Gotcha. So just not a fan at all of based off of what she delivers, based off of what she brings.
No, I'm a okay fan. I'm a fan of her.
Okay.
But I hate the theatrics during the battle. She does too much. Like, example, notice how when I don't want to say a guy, you know what I'm saying, because I can't think of too many girls offhand that is that way in battles. Like, I mean, okay, I can say this. Dawn Lady, you know what I'm saying? I recall she did say for like, you know, things during the battle with Stargirl, but it was done like during the crowd reaction. You know what I'm saying? Or like just done in the right way so that what she's doing during the battle, all this throwing her, you know, being too extra, it didn't take away from my actual material. You know what I'm saying? It's how you do it during a battle. It ain't just being that way all the time and just going overboard. It's how you do it during a battle. And I feel like if he just maintains this material and just, you know, do her thing, but not in excess of it, she'll be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Okay. I hear you. This ranking, 40 bars being number 1 for the month of September, Yoshi number 2, C3 number 3, Lady Flames number 4, Coffee number 5. How you feel about it?
Okay, so you say only for September, that's it?
Yeah, they just did it. I feel like they've only done about 3, like July, August, September. So they're doing it, I guess, monthly. Do you feel like monthly is enough, or do you feel like, you know, the way the other caller, Eric, said, that it should be maybe quarterly as opposed to monthly or biannually?
Quarterly. I want to say, I think that'll be a better thing to do. Do it every quarter of the year. That'll be better.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, that's like what, 3 months, right? 3 months.
Yeah, it would be so like basically like 4 times a year.
Yeah. So yeah. All right. Yeah. I guess what was it? Yeah, I think that would be better because they have more events during that time frame, so they can rank them within that time frame. Doing it every month, there isn't like a battle that happens, you know, every other week during a month. Battles happen, you know, after being booked and writing your material. The 3 months would be a stretch, but that'll work better than just having it for a month because it'll always be changing, and it'll give the girl something to like look up to like, you know, to fight for. You know what I'm saying? Having it every month is like, nah, I'm good. That's just too much. At the same time, let me see, 40 bars. 40 bars, yeah, I give it to her. She can be number 1. I don't want to speak too far to that because I didn't see her in KC yet. I didn't see her on the app yet. I'm waiting for it to drop. Yoshi G, she's been battling left and right now. I don't know, you know, she's been battling left and right. I like the fact that she is using her I would say the media and all these you know, these dissing all the girls and all that. Just being extra, being her, you know, in social media, and because of that, she is being booked left and right. She battled Lady Caution. She battled I forgot that girl name. That girl that's on the high now.
Chrissy
that new
Yamaguchi.
girl.
Should I know? Who?
I think it's on the P. Did she battle that girl with the P? I forgot.
Prestavia?
Prestada or
Prestavia? No, I don't think Yoshi and Prestavia have battled. Not to my knowledge.
Who did she battle recently? It was Lady Caution. Who was it? I know she battled 2 girls recently. I can't recall that.
One was Chrissy Yamaguchi.
There we go. Yeah. That battle was sick. Chrissy, I don't want to get into that, but Chrissy, she is just wow. In any event, I love Chrissy. She really is something, yo. I wish that Star would put back a battle she had with Tori Doe. That battle was fire. But yeah. So Yoshi G is cool. C3. In my gut, I can't see. I don't like that she's number 3 on the list. I just don't like that. C3 is way, way too talented to be that, you know, on the list number 3. I don't like that. Lady Flames. I just want to know how in the world does Lady Flames get booked all the time now versus what it was before? Because she's getting booked a lot. I don't know why. I'm not doubting her skill set, but there's other girls that need other ops that have been putting in work in battle rap, and I see her every now and then, but not as often. You know what I'm saying, Lady Flames? But from what I have seen of her so far, she's all right. She's all right. She's all right. I don't mind seeing more of her in the ring, but I want to see it like something a little different. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Not the same thing. At the same time, I found out like this year that was Tay Rock's girl. I had no idea that they even going out until recently. I had no clue they were dating until this year.
Who?
Coffee.
Wait, who was dating?
I don't like seeing her number 5.
Wait,
Flames and
no, Jack Boy Maine.
Lady Flames, was she there?
Cause Tay Rock is caution.
Oh,
yeah, you about to start some shit.
My bad, NOMAD. I'm getting Lady Flames mixed up with
Lady Caution.
Lady Caution. Yeah, my bad.
Gotcha.
Lady Flames. All right, so let me. Man, I'm bugging out today. Today, just straight bugging out today. Lady Flames, she cool. Her and E Hart was crazy. At first, when I first kept seeing her being booked, like on URL, I'm like, who is this girl? And I don't get her. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is she? To me, I haven't seen her on like Clean the Ring or nothing like that, but she has been booked on other leagues and things. I'm like, where'd she even come from? But when I saw her against E Hart, it changed my whole mindset of Lady Flames. She is fire. Hands down, she's fire.
Okay.
I like her a lot. I do like her a lot. Like her skill set caught me off guard. I do fuck with Flames 110%. Like, I do like her.
Gotcha.
And I want to see more of her. And Coffee. Oh man, Coffee. I can't. Coffee. She again. This is what I'm seeing. You know, from when she came into the battle rap scene. She was on URL with Geechee Gotti, and you know she battled after that against a couple people that I've seen. Who can I recall that she battled? I think she battled T-Top. I think I saw her with T-Top. And I saw her flip battles before that as well. Coffee, to me, I think she's nice. You know what I'm saying? She is nice. I saw her with the 2-on-2 with Geechee Gotti and Cortez and Misfit. She's nice. You know what I'm saying? And she put in a lot of work into battle rap. She really has, and again, it surprised me because again, I'm used to seeing girls on Clean the Ring and other leagues and then coming to URL, but she was pulling URL to me through Gotti. You know, her skill set is alright, but I felt like he was the gateway and getting her on that platform. And I feel like it's other girls that actually been working harder than Kofi that deserve that spot. But I'm not gonna, downplay it. She's nice. Period. You know, I don't like her at that number 5 spot. I want to see her higher. I want to see her do more. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that she does because she is definitely nice. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
That's my take on that list.
On the ranking. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, and this is just for the month of September. So I think NHB 3 played a part in maybe the top 3 people. The other 2 ladies, I'm not sure. I don't think NHB 3 because they weren't on NHB 3, so I don't know where they ranked them with that. But yeah,
it needs more structure. I wouldn't do it like this. Like, who did this list? Was it y'all or was it somebody else?
No. So underneath, like it says female battle rap, and then it says MBS Central Power Rankings. So you can actually go. They may be on other pieces of like social media, but I know if you go to like Instagram, MBS Central, it's like I think a team of people, you know what I'm saying, that created this list and that are putting these power rankings out, monthly per se. So yeah, it has nothing to do with like me or anything like that. It's just something that I saw with the women that I definitely wanted to like promote. And I'm not like downplaying it like, nah, I don't fuck. I'm not saying it like that. It's just I had nothing to do with creating
I feel
this.
you.
Yeah, that's all.
Listen, anyone that puts in work into female battle rap, I'm all for. I support it. You know what I'm saying? Because if everybody supports battle rap when it comes to females, they'll be on top. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, whatever it is they're doing to make it look perfect, keep doing that, you know. But the ranking to me every month is not good. I would do every 3 months. That would be better.
Gotcha.
Than doing it, you know, every single month. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
I just hate that C3 is number 3 on that. I just hate that. She's too nice.
So
she's way too nice.
So
but, yeah,
with it being
with
it being NHB, you feel like C3 did better than 40 Bars and KCJ, if that's a factor in the month of September.
I didn't see the event, so I don't know
dig it.
I'm speaking off of
in general,
like just skills, like just the way she rap. I just felt like she should be higher than that.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And again, if the battles come out, I can watch it. I will definitely tune in. But like I was saying before, when I called in last week, I didn't even know when it was going to air. They gave a date, and then I go to the app and I see guys battling, not the girls. So I miss everything on the event. So when I see it, I'm gonna definitely, you know, call back in and put my, you know, my money into.
Wait, so here's the thing.
That, you know what I mean?
When you watched the battles that day, when you tuned in and you saw the guys battling, if anything, I would have said like you should have stayed, because the women started after that. If that makes any sense. That battle that had occurred, it was supposed to occur like some weeks prior. But one person kind of, I think it was like a COVID thing or something like that. So it was almost like they had to do that to determine which guy could go on to compete at the next big event that URL was having. So that's why they kind of threw that in there per se. But yeah, right after that, the ladies had started. But you know what I'm saying, they should be, you know, hopefully dropping soon. You know, and that way you can kind of be up to speed and up to date. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you can see, like you said, you're a fan of C3. People said C3 did a great job. You know what I'm saying? You definitely might like what you saw from that battle.
Yeah, I definitely want to see that, hands down. One more thing before I go that I wanted to address. I keep seeing people like the battle I saw was Robin Rhymes. Was it Lady Flames as she battled?
They battled at a Queen of the Ring event, like one of Queen of the Ring events from like a year or two ago in like VA or something like that. But yeah, they did battle. It was like a surprise battle.
Who did she battle recently on Queen of the Ring? Was it Zayn?
Who? Robin Rhymes?
Yeah.
Lady Caution.
Okay, Lady Caution. Yeah, Lady Caution. Yeah. I don't know whether I guess they worked it out, whatever. But I want to see more of her in the ring as well too. I saw a post that somebody put up when they were saying that they were just saying that a few girls that keep being compared to this Robin Rhymes and KCJ. They're being compared a lot from what I'm seeing online and stuff, because I guess they look alike and they're both from Texas. And at the same time, I don't see Robin Rhymes being booked a lot. I know what happened between her and Queen of the Ring, but I wanted to say this real quick. Robin Rhymes came into a tournament, and I watched that tournament when it came out like years back. I think that she is fire. Besides all the sexy clothes she puts on and she shows her body, she is fire. And I hope that, you know, Queen of the Ring pushes her in the forefront, because the girl put in work to be in battle rap. She wrote like a bunch of rounds for that tournament, and she was knocking people out left and right during that tournament. And I don't want Queen of the Ring to forget that. Like, that girl is fire. She put in work, and she did something that most girls, in my opinion, can't even do. She wrote mad rounds, and she was executing it, boom, boom, and making it was hitting. Like, she was doing her thing. So I hope that Queen of the Ring and URL get her back up there, because I feel like she's next up and needs to be put out there more. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. So you want to see her in a caffeine setting or a Queen of the Ring setting?
Both. She needs both looks because she could take a room. Like Robin Rams, she punches a lot, and the way she does it, it makes you like go, wow, like you feel it. You know what I'm saying? When I watched her do that tournament, and she was like knocking girls out left and right, she is nice. She has like a presence she has. You know what I'm saying? That she brings to the ring when she battle raps. You know what I mean? And that I want to see more of. You know, her last performance against Lady Caution, if I'm not mistaken, that battle, I felt like that was her battle back. And then when they had that issue with the coin being flipped and who's going first, that threw her off her game a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't thought of properly. You know what I mean? But with the right opponent and the right setting, she can really show her skills off like she was back then. Because Robin Rams is nice. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Love it. All right. Yeah, man, that's a pleasure. Sarge, it's always good speaking to you and hearing from you. And as always, thank you for voicing your opinion, whether people like it or not. You know what I'm saying? I definitely respect it.
All right, man. Have a good one.
You too. Take care.
All right.
Gotcha. Staten Matter. Caution has bars, but where is everything else? Yo, and Casey music is better than her battle rap. Gotcha. Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna get the ladies back on the line. You know what I'm saying? But I always want to hear from you all because I kind of feel like everybody is opinionated. Everybody has something to say. You all watch the sport. You're all invested in the sport. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's great about the chat. You know what I'm saying? Dialogue as well as hearing from you all as well. You all from Rush Hour.
You always do that.
I still haven't seen it. Yeah, you are more so. You know what I'm saying? Try to, I don't know, eliminate certain. Talk with my hands a lot. Eliminate certain things. I feel like that one made it lighter. Oh, that motherfucker hung up. Damn. You got scared? Just hung up. Don't be scared, man. Maybe it was a wrong call. Don't call asking for money. I can't help you with that. But if you want to call to talk to show shit, cool. AORL says coffee should be higher on the MBS Central Power Ranking. Once again, I want y'all to make sure. Yeah, no, Miss Mo, no She Go Hard females made it. Yeah, man, we got to change that too. Hopefully during the month of this is September. For the month of I forget when She Goes Hard. She Goes Hard event was in August, I think. But was it in August? Yeah, it was in August. But the battles didn't drop in September. They're kind of dropping now, but I think they have an event coming up in November. So maybe we'll see some of those girls, you know what I'm saying, kind of do that. Queen should call in for a phone interview. You know what? Yeah, we're going to go back. I'm going to go back, Eric, you know what I'm saying, to kind of aggressively hounding the ladies. I'm not going to front. I've kind of fallen back from aggressively asking for interviews. You know what I'm saying? It could be one of those things where, they'll be like, yeah, we'll make it happen. And, shit never happens. And you look and, she's too busy for this, but she's on live with this one. She's on live talking about, the Cracker Jack she's eating or the prize she got, whatever it may be. But, to treat you all, I definitely got to go back into to treat the viewers, instead of me saying you all, to treat the viewers, I actually have to go back to doing this. It's Queens of Battle Rap, and it's cool, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely got to have more queens up here as well. The only thing is that, somebody once said, although it's Queens of Battle Rap, the queen should be like a treat in some ways, not necessarily. It should be a treat in some ways, not necessarily, always guaranteed to come through because they're busy and they have lives. And one thing I will say, and I'm going to take credit for it regardless of what, and I'm going to say it again, prior to this show, in my opinion, and granted, people can say that COVID brought on more shows and things like that. But in my opinion, a lot a lot of media was not checking for the ladies. And, you know, although a lot of ladies are doing other, you know, shows and things like that, and I'm never hating, you know, you get quality when you come here, and that's no stab at anybody else. But nonetheless, yeah, a lot of shows weren't catering to or dealing with the ladies, or they'll only deal with them when it's like, you know, some whatever event, but just not focusing on them on the regular. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of proud, me and a couple of others who actually, you know, like rock with the ladies, know a thing or two about them and support that culture and that movement as well. You know, as stated before, I don't have to be given my flowers. I take mine. But yeah. Let's see, Eric, probably they should call in and promote their battles or who they want next. Very much. I'm gonna get back on my game. I promise you. I'm busy in personal life, but we definitely gonna make it happen. Miss Mo, it ain't like they coming to the show. They on the phone at home talking to us. Talk to us, ladies. We talk back. Yo, very much so. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing too. A lot of the times, you know what I'm saying, one of the things that Ra has, you know, kind of stated, you know, behind the scenes is, you know, the fans want to see the ladies actually here, that it makes a big difference if, you know, they're here and they can answer questions, so on and so forth. You know, if I can't make them write rhymes, I can't make them want it. That's from an album skit. I'm curious who can get that. But nonetheless, you know, it's only so much I can do. So that's why the virtual thing, especially with COVID, it became a factor. But yeah, even sometimes with setting that shit up, you know what I'm saying, it can be, you know, a doozy or whatever. But like I said, they'll say, you know, they're not free or they aren't available. But then, like I said, come this time slot, come this day, you tweeting your ass off, or, you know, you going live, cooking your grilled cheese or whatever it may be, you know. But I'm not going to sit up here and force and beg you, you know, that sort of thing. The phone interview I think is great, Miss Mo, but I kind of do feel like, if anything, if you can't come in person, I feel like the virtual is the next best thing. The phone interview, yay and nay, you know what I'm saying? She might have a reaction to something and you can kind of be like, wait a minute, when I mentioned such and such name or such and such as an opponent, you made a face. What's behind that? Not to say that I can't detect that from a voice, but you know what I'm saying? It could be something like, yeah, you know, I went and battled, you know, and it's like the voice may not be as different in some ways, but that body language, you know, I want to be able to like pick up on your body language. I want to see you smile. I want to see the expressions. I want to see all that. Yeah, man. You got it right? No? Fucking up, man. But, Raj trying to get my, camera angles going together. Nonetheless, y'all, whoever asked in the comments, no, I'm not a personal trainer. Not at all. I do actually want to, I'm in the process of coming down about a good 35 pounds. Seems like, yeah, where, you know, I'll be good 1 week where I'm like down 4, and then like I'll do takeout and at 4 come back, you know, which is fine. I'm good if I stay where I am, but I'm gonna definitely come down a little bit, but I'm not a trainer. Yeah, Miss Mo, we want to see the ladies. We'll probably end up just ending it now. Do not forget this weekend, Hustle Coffee. Once again, we'll talk about it next week. I'm gonna, you know, reach out to some ladies as well next week. We'll see what we can have set up. Now, you're hearing me say this now, that I'm definitely gonna do my damnedest, you know what I'm saying, to secure some ladies. Now, it may be who you want, it may not be who you want. If you want to see somebody, as I said before, you can help me, you know what I'm saying, let them know, you know, you want to see them on the show. There are questions that you want to see them get asked. One thing somebody else said too that's kind of good about this is, you know, I'm not necessarily going to, I guess in their case it would be pussy ride, because it wouldn't be dick ride, but I guess it could still be dick ride, but there are no dicks there, so I guess pussy ride, but nobody says pussy ride. Yeah, but you know, I'm not gonna dick ride a person, so it is one of those things where, you know, we will ask questions that are objective. You know, I'm going to, you know, give you, you know, your flowers and your praise, but I may ask you some questions that are hard hitting, or like I said, that are objective, that are just not, I'm not going to be a cheerleader. And I hear a lot of times when a lot of these girls go on shows, it's about cheerleading, but they're like good, hard hitting questions that we as fans and viewers want to know. Not too personal, not disrespectful, but we definitely want that. Damn, you said we'll take anybody. God damn. I'm gonna get the bitch down the street that battles. I gotta stop cursing. I'm gonna make a little curse jar or whatever. Nonetheless, as always, I thank y'all for rocking. Let's see, WR513, Miss Mo, State and Matter. He said, coffee better, smoke hustle, no excuses, 2-1 or 3-0. The pressure is on. From State and Matter. Repo Man. Let's see. AORL. Captain Pike. Chad B. Boss Gene. Radius D from PG. Turned Up Ron. Armand. Been the Israelite. Dwight for sure. I believe I'm saying that for sure. It's not for show. For sure. For sure. I got an accent, so certain words I say, with like East Coast dialect. Wave God. And as always, I apologize if I butcher y'all names, or your names. All right, Kelly Selly. You're gonna go zoom right in my shit. God damn.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's good. It's good. I'm good. You can zoom in. I don't give a. Nah, it's just one of the things where dig in your stereo. I got a big face, so I pop in people. Pop in my own damn face like one of them gusher heads. 7 Mitchell. 7 Mitchell podcast. Let's see, JJ Philly. Dominique Allen, Antoine Thomas, the one your girls love, D Parker. I think it was another one. I was like DS Williams. Thinking about people that were here. Oh, there you go, DS Williams. I'm trying to make a hardcore flavor. There was another person in here. Mint Berry Crunch. There was a media person in there too. Yeah. Man, as always, I thank y'all for making it happen. Once again, check out the Instagrams. I screwed up. I was supposed to put 2 up there the other day for just in terms of like old clips from old shows or whatever. I would say you can go to YouTube, put in Queens of Battle Rap. Sometimes I put the artist name, it may pop up, sometimes it doesn't, but you're always guaranteed to get a good one. AORL, get Jada again too. Gotcha. All right. I gotcha. Little North Carolina love there. I'll reach out to Jada too, to get her on. Let the chat ask questions too. Of course, Eric. Of course. When I have the stars up there, I make sure that y'all ask questions, and I even have it before I get out here. One thing I want to start doing too, what I may start doing, Queens of Battle Rap is the Instagram. Always make sure you check out the show too. But I want to do something where I would definitely, if I'm going to have, let's just say, for example, I know next week I'm going to have Schweppes, and this is a battle rapper, or Black Cherry. I'm going to have Black Cherry on. What I want to do is I actually want it where if you have questions for Black Cherry, you can always send those questions in advance to queensofbattlerap@gmail.com. Once again, it's spelled the way that it looks on the screen. No different, the way that you typically spell and pronounce it. queensofbattlerap@gmail.com. You can always send your questions there for the artist. And we can kind of take it from there. So therefore, when the show is going on and the artist is up there, I can be like, hey, Busy Bone from, Connecticut, got a question for you, Black Cherry. Busy Bone wants to know, bop, 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 bop. Make sure that you, you don't like my sound effects. Make sure that you are those new glasses? No, maybe it's just the angle, or maybe you just cleaned them with the Windex. Nonetheless, man, gotcha. Yeah, yo, y'all have a good one. Man, we out next week. I'm gonna have a lady up here, or 2 or 3 or 4. I'm gonna have ladies for you next week. We off? No. Cookie. I'm not supposed to eat on air.